Hey folks, I know what you're thinking. Could have spent a little money and got a hand model. Sorry. Anyway, this is a video about educational Christmas gifts. It's Christmas time. It'd be a birthday gift too for a kid, for, big kids, little kids, all kinds of kids. Something to bring your family together and you learn something too. Soldering kits. Kids learn a valuable skill. Learn about resistors, electricity, and takes algebra and all kinds of stuff. You'd be learning math, something different. What this is just a sound-alike kit. So you'd put this all together and you turn the radio on and the lights go off. These lights here will be blinking with the music. It's pretty simple to do. It's fun. We know it's got to be fun. Now, here's another one. This one's made by the Velleman company. Out there. Right there. Velleman-kit.com. There's their website. I'll put a list to all the manufacturers of these and some other ones that I've found. This is another Velleman kit. Back before we had Xboxes and PlayStations, we had Pong. This is actually a Pong type game, table or tennis, You solder all this stuff together and then, you got their buttons in there. And you see there, you go up and down. I don't know, this is serve or something like that. It's a pretty simple game. All you older folks will remember it. Speaking of older folks, now here's another one. This is from a different company. It's from Ameri-kit. Now, before we had cell phones, if you wanted to call somebody, you had to talk into a speaker or a microphone that was connected to a wire, and that wire was connected through your house, out through the telephone wires, and over to your buddy's house or your girlfriend's house, and they'd have a wire going into their house and a wire going up to the speaker so they could hear you. So this is a soldering kit. That's actually I guess it's an antique phone now. But you put that together and you got a phone. I don't know, this one might be old, like new old stock, something like that. But if you can find one, look on their website. I don't see the website here, but I'm sure if you Google it, you can figure it out. Here's another one. This is an FM microphone. So this is actually a radio transmitter. And you put this together. This is a soldering kit as well. So you put you put a ball together, and you got your little microphone, your little radio station. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. You got that one kid, he's kind of ornery and he's into experimentation with, his buddies. And this is something that turned him on. The strobe light. It's another Ameri-kit soldering kit. You see that? You single moms out there. You want Junior to figure out how to read a schematic so he can work on your car when the lights won't come on, and he pull out the schematic and fix your car for you. You're going to learn all kinds of good stuff. And the more you get into this stuff, you're going to learn how to use all these ohm meters and multimeters and all that other stuff. And you can, you got to do it, you've got to do it right, or it's not going to work. So another thing that I was going to get, I haven't gotten yet, is a breadboard, what's called a breadboard. You can't see that. So you see, and that breadboard, you put all your resistors in there and see if you got it right. You read your schematic right. It's just a temporary thing, so you don't have to solder everything together, and you can do a little trial run before you screw it up. Not that any kid's going to screw it up, because every kid's the smartest kid in the world. There's another soldering kit that I picked up. This is a motion detector. Put it the right way so you can read it. What this does, you put it together and it's got the, you put it together and it makes like a ding dong sound, like a doorbell. So when your teenage boy puts it in there, and when the little sister comes in, he's warned and he wakes up, or whatever's going on. Oh, what's this? Well, this is by a different company. This is a company called Ramsey, or whatever. I guess that's what it's called, Ramsey's. That's what it looks like to me. But what this is like the old, before they had them telephones, they had to send telegraphs. So this is a little oscillator kit that you can do Morse code with. And it's got all the parts in there and the instructions. It's a good project for you to do with your kid. Speaking of ham radios, if you look on my playlists, I'm going through and doing what do you call it? Class kind of. I'm going through the. I'm trying to become a licensed ham operator. Just for the experience of learning about electronics, and this is part of it. And and I want to get my kids into it so they'll start learning about this, because I'm tired of them watching American Idol and all the garbage that's on TV, and worrying about my girls worrying about they're not as tall and skinny as Taylor Swift. I want them to get back into the real world and start talking to real people, and one of the ways you can do that is through ham radio. So what else I got them is cheap little ham radio. It's called a Baofeng, and it's pretty tiny, but it's just a little walkie-talkie type deal. And it's something fun. It gives them a goal to shoot for. The model number on this, I don't have the model number. ill-prepared as usual. But it comes with the chargers and a little antenna and all that good stuff. I'll write the model number down in the comments section, or not in the comments section, but the description of the video. What else did I get for them? There's another soldering kit. These are all soldering kits. I just kind of went crazy on the soldering kits, and all these soldering kits only cost about $10-$20, so they're pretty affordable. But this is a radio kit. It says auto scan, so I don't know a whole lot about it. You know, it's what it's all about. It's learning, right? You're looking up an educational. See, this one's even got the solder in it. So you got solder right there, and it's got all the parts in there. Here's another one. Now that's a little radio station. Another one from Ramsey. This is starting to get into the ham radio stuff again. I mean, how cool is that, you know? But so one of the things that I got them is a little you can't really see that, it's too close. Well, here. It's a solder gun. It's got a little AM radio in it. All the tools you need to do soldering. This was about $30, but you get a little soldering kit, you get the soldering guns, you get all the tools you need to do the job. And this is another one by Elenco. But yeah, so that's pretty, you know, these are pretty cool things. Better than the standard stuff. I don't know. You know, they may be disappointed a little bit. I don't think so, because, you know, I drive trucks and I'm gone a lot, and they're pretty happy when I spend time with them. So these are some good time spending. You know, good way to spend time. Sorry, I'm like blah blah blah. But let me see. There's another website to check out. Is Music from Outer Space. Now, if you got a kid that's into music, they basically have the old Moog synthesizers. They're not Moog synthesizers, but they're basically the same thing. And you put them together. They're solder kits. You know, they got like a mini Moog, and they got little small easy projects. After you get good with these, you can get those. Another thing to look for is a Raspberry Pi. Now, Raspberry Pi, I don't have it yet, but that's basically like when I grew up in the 80s, we would go to Radio Shack and we'd get a Tandy computer, and you could program in that Tandy computer. I never stuck with it, but I mean, if you would have, you know, those are the guys making the big bucks now, doing you know, all of the computer programming and making the big money today. So I mean, your kid can you know, get some really valuable skills from this. There's some other companies out there that I thought I'd name drop. It was NooElec, NooElec. Toysmith was another one. Check them out. Everbright Solar. You can learn about solar power. LKG Industries. They've got some interesting things. Arduino, whatever. But I got some jumper wires for the breadboard, and some motors and some fans and some infrared sensors and some light sensors, you know, because all these kits, all these are basically just, all the parts are interchangeable. I mean, if you get a breadboard, you could make something totally different using the microphones and whatnot from these kits. So the possibilities are limitless. So hope this gave you some new ideas. But, give it a thumbs up and share and comment if this helped you at all. I appreciate it. Thanks.